Hello everybody, Rainy Angel here. I'm back with another video. So today I wanted to talk to you about synchronicities and then connecting with my spirit guides here on earth, not out of my body. So starting off with the spirit guides thing, and this really like helped me connect, like almost communicate with my spirit guides in a new way, or a way that I actually like became aware of. So in one of my spiritual groups, we were on Telegram chatting, and this one girl, she was very in tune with like dragons, okay? And there's been times where I've been like in a in-between sleep and awake state, and I hear voices talking to me, and one of them sounds like the image I'd put on it sounds like an old man, right? Judging the voice. Well, I asked her about that voice because I hear him most of the time. And she was like, yeah, no, that voice you're hearing is a dragon. She's like, can you guess what color it is? And I was like, either purple or red. And she said red. So I was like, oh, that's very interesting. If my freaking spirit guide's a dragon, that's so sick. Because I love dragons. Like growing up, I always loved them. I had stuffies of them. I had a fire and ice dragon stuffies, and I'd like make them play and like fly and stuff. So shoot, like maybe my spirit guides came to me in stuffed animal form to keep me company. And I still love dragons. My mom also had like pewter dragon figurines growing up, so I would play with those. So this is what I did to confirm that my spirit guide was a dragon. I just was kind of like, wow, like in awe, like, are you really a dragon, bro? Like, are you, like, let's fly away. So, then what I did was I said, hey, if you're really a red dragon, show me an image of a red dragon in a couple weeks, within a couple weeks span. And I kind of like, sometimes you can manifest things by thinking about it too much. So I just kind of thought about it for a few moments, and then it left my mind completely. Didn't think about it for a solid week and a half. Okay. Just it was in my mind for a few moments, and it was out. And I said, you know, I know it'll come to me very apparent and obvious. You know, that's how I kind of gave my guide. I trusted my guide to show me an image of himself, herself, whatever, of a dragon, if you're really a dragon. So, you know, a week and a half, 2 weeks goes by, and I'm walking downtown, and I'm just kind of like browsing and window shopping. Like, it's a very artsy area that I live in, and I'm looking at all this cool stuff. You know, I'm like, oh, cool plant shop. You know, plant your own little plant. Painting. You know, painting with a twist. Drink some wine and paint. Cool art shop. You know, crystal shop. And I'm passing by this one place, and they have all these garden like figurines out on display in the window, like garden decorations, like garden gnomes and like wind chimes and all that. And then I look down and I see this like medium-sized red dragon just looking at me, and I'm like, oh, I think that's the confirmation. I know that's the confirmation. I'm like, okay, I believe you. I was like, thank you for helping me confirm that. Like, I didn't even try to like, you know? I thought that was so cool. I was like, wow, okay, now I know my spirit guide is a red dragon. Indeed. I have yet to meet you, reconnect with you. So it's just cool to have an image, you know what I mean? As humans, I feel like we need an image, but sometimes the images of our spirit guides may be weird, like hard to comprehend as humans, because we're so used to seeing like humans and animals that we have here. So it's like I'm very open now to being like, okay, you may look like this or that or something. I don't know what. I just try not to have too much expectations, because I know a lot of them are not human-like. So okay, so the next thing is that this is the synchronicity, or is it a synchronicity? It's like, it was like an energy thing, and I thought it was so funny, like I laughed. And my manager, he has like this very broad, loud voice, like, oh, you know, like when he's calling you from across the way or the room or whatever. And I'm in the kitchen in the back. I work with food. So I'm in the kitchen, and he's like, calls my name from the cooler on like the other side of the wall. You know, he's like, Rady! And then as soon as he said that, there was like a 6-wheeler full of boxes on it that had to be broken down. And as soon as he called my name, all the boxes like fell. Not all of them, but like a few of them just kind of collapsed to the ground. And I was like, yeah? He's like, can you take those boxes out? And I was like, well, yeah. I was like, can you pick them up? You knocked them down onto the floor. I was like, I thought that was so funny. He like called me to take out the boxes, and then all the boxes fell. But you know, also because of the vibration of his voice, like the acoustic, what's it called? Acoustic energy, maybe? His voice was just like vibrating so loudly that it knocked the boxes down, but the intent was for me to go, he wanted me to take out the boxes. Anyways, I just thought that was a funny little like synchronicity wanted to share with you guys. Yeah. All right, bye.